This is like the lowest quality video I could do for a video like this, but you know what, everybody? I'm in prep. I have a job. I have a toddler who hates when I get on YouTube. Like when I turn my camera, she always has something to say. So this is what you're getting. I have to go into the gym to train in 10 minutes, and so I'm going to give you a quick little recap on Legion. So I know, like, I follow a few people who do this, like, on their Instagram live, but people don't watch, like, my Instagram video. Not that they don't watch my Instagram videos. I just think on Instagram, people have a short attention span, and on YouTube, people come to YouTube to watch longer form videos, which is why I'm doing it here. Anyway, so let's talk about Legion. Like, I just want to debrief how I feel, all that good stuff. So if you didn't watch the series, I'm going to catch you up just a little bit. Legion was always just a for fun show. I really just literally wanted to do it for fun because I had been wanting to do that show since my pro debut when it was in Long Beach, but then I got pregnant. It always looks like a really cool show. Like, they have a superhero theme and they do a big expo. Like, I'm like, wow, this is like a really cool show. And plus they give you a free track jacket, which, listen, I'm not in bodybuilding for the money because I don't make money in bodybuilding. But so you know what? If there's a free jacket or like cool swag, then that's what I want. So I've been wanting to do it. I couldn't do it in 2019. I got pregnant. 2020, I wasn't competing. 2021, I just wasn't ready. 2022, which was last year, Ruben competed. I was in Olympia prep, but I wasn't ready. But that was my first year at that show. And I was like, yeah, I definitely want to come do this show. The stage is big. The trophy's cool. You know, like, it's a big show. And again, you get swag at this show. So I really wanted to do it. So when I set out to make my schedule for this year after the Olympia, I was like, I really want to do Legion Sports Fest. Like, that will be my first show of the year because I looked at the schedule. I saw when everything was. I saw the Olympia qualifying year. And I knew I'm only doing literally one single 2023 qualifier. It's the last qualifier of the year. It's a big show. I'm probably not going to win it. I'm not even going to, like, not that I'm not going to try to win it, but I'm not going to, like, put it in my head that this is a show that I, like, want to win, right? Like, I was just like, Legion is for fun. And then I will have my eyes set on Chattanooga and Ben Weider, which will give me a chance to qualify for the 2024 Olympia. So I start prep. I do my choreography with Whitney. It was amazing. Like, I had a pretty decent prep. It took me a really long time to lock in mentally. To be honest, I still don't feel like I ever really locked in. But it was still a good prep. Body was responding. Routine was looking really good. I decided to, like, make sure I focus more energy on the routine because that's 2/3 of your score. And yes, I'm focusing on my physique, but I also know that that's not where I'm going to excel, right? Like, I'm not going to create gaps in the physique round. Like, I'm going to barely keep up in the physique round. So I think that worked really well for me. Around Tampa, I started feeling like, oh, you know what? I can win. I watched Allison's routine. It was amazing. I love Allison. You guys know I'm an Allison fangirl. But I also was like, I don't know. I feel like if Allison can win, I can win. Like, routine-wise, she didn't win the physique round, and that was what was happening. The winners were never the winner of the physique round. So I was like, Andrea, you don't have to win the physique round. Like, you just have to hang in the physique round and win the routine. And I felt like after Tampa, after watching Allison win, I'm like, I can win. So that was about 9 or 10 weeks out from Legion. And my mentality started shifting from, this is just for fun, I'm not going to qualify for the 2023 Olympia, to, like, maybe I will. Same thing, getting closer, routine's looking good, routine's feeling good. List comes out. Actually, Arizona happens. Stephanie Jones wins. And I'm like, same thing. Watching her routine, I'm like, I feel like my routine is comparable to that. I think that I can win Legion. List comes out, and I'm like, I think I can win Legion. Now, Kayla Rossi, Kristen Pope, like, it's not like I was like, saw the list and was like, oh, I'm definitely winning. I mean, I knew little T, like, I knew it was going to be very, very, very hard for me to win, but I also felt like it's possible for me to win. So, whatever. I do my normal prep. I wake up. I don't feel amazing about my physique. I did look better than I felt like I looked. But on the day of the show, like, it doesn't matter. Like, you're in your head, right? So I didn't feel great, but it was what it was. I got on stage, and honestly, you guys, I felt numb. Like, I felt like I couldn't feel my muscles. But when I look at the stage shots, I look great. Got first call outs, got fourth in physique. I was lit. I was so happy. I was talking about it for days to Ruben. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited. I'm just so excited. Like, getting fourth in physique for me is incredible, especially when I felt like, well, I knew that third was the highest that I was absolutely going to get at that show. I knew I was not going to beat Kayla or Kristen in physique round. So to get fourth when the absolute best I thought I could get was third was amazing. And to get a first call out in a big lineup, like, amazing. So I was really happy. It was a long day. Men's physique went last. My food order was wrong. Like, it wasn't really an ideal situation for getting set up for the night show, but it was what it was. I still felt really confident in my routine, even though that floor was hard. That floor was so hard. So hard. Was a little nervous about that, but whatever. Do my routine. It wasn't my best. I made the mistake of getting glazed, and it was a very slick floor, and I could feel myself sliding in. Like, when you're performing, you don't want to have to think about other things. And I was thinking about, like, try not to slip right here. Like, I just felt my skin slide on the stage. So I will say it was a good performance. It wasn't my best. And I know that I was in my head about other things. I still felt really good, better than I did after the Olympia. So I was really happy about that. I didn't watch anybody after me except for Taylor, who was amazing. I'm still not over what I witnessed her doing. Awards come. I got fourth. I wasn't disappointed by any means, but I actually was shocked that I didn't get in the top 3. But then when I realized I got fourth in physique and not third, because I thought that I was in third in physique. But I was in fourth in physique. But honestly, when I look at the scorecards, even if I would have gotten third in physique, based on the routine scores, I still would have gotten fourth, which is fine. Again, like, I was really happy. I was just surprised. Looking back now at the scorecards again, I'm not going to lie, you guys. Again, I'm not disappointed or upset about it, but I am still surprised that I did not get second place in the routine. I got third place in the routine. Kristen Pope has a lot of power. I feel like my performance, like, and skill combination, in my opinion, was second place. Like, especially when I think about the fact that, like, Stephanie Jones, like, in my opinion, I'm like, okay, if Stephanie Jones' routine beats that routine, my routine should beat that routine. However, like I said, I can see the video. I can see, like, my feedback was like, there were some parts where the energy died down. And I don't know if you were tired or the choreography. I could see those things. So I'm like, okay, it's not a big deal. Again, I'm not upset about it. I just was surprised. Especially, like, the feedback, like, from people, literally randoms in the crowd were like, oh my gosh, that was so amazing. Your energy was so high. So, like, I was just surprised, but it doesn't bother me at all because, like, it was a really good lineup of girls. And if you look at the scorecards, there was no unanimous second. The scores jumped from 6 for Taylor, which is a unanimous first place, to 18 for Kristen, which basically is a bunch of third place votes. If you look at the score sheet, it looks like there was no second place vote. So when they dropped the high and lows, I honestly think that me, Kristen, and Kayla, at least one judge gave all of us a second place, and at least one judge gave all of us a fourth place. And the way that those votes, like, came out, basically they dropped the score so that Kristen got second place with an 18. I got third place with a 22, and Kayla got fourth place with a 24. When if it were unanimous, second place would be 12, third place would be 18, and fourth place would be 24. So, like, all that to say is I'm coming into Chattanooga still feeling like I can win, even though I know Stephanie Jones and Kristen Pope are both going to be there, and Amy Hamilton, who's going to smoke me in physique too. So it's like, I'm nervous, but I've made some amazing upgrades and I think my routine's going to be really good. Anyway, I have to get into the gym, but that's how I feel after Legion. I feel amazing. I think it was an amazing start. My feedback on my physique was come in a little bit tighter. You need a wider back. I'm not going to get a wider back in the next 2 shows, so it is what it is, but I can come in tighter. He said I had one of the best presentations of round 1, which is just amazing for me to hear because I've been putting in time with Sydney. And I've never been complimented on my posing literally ever. So to get that feedback was just like, for me, it was just a great show. I wish I would have ranked higher, but you can't control how you rank. You can only control what you do on stage. And I did, I think, the best that I was going to do for Legion. So I feel really good coming into chat, and it was a good first show, and I will be back to Legion. Okay, now I really have to go to work.